In the depths of the ocean, there is a place notorious for its particularly sinister reputation. The story dates back to the distant 15th century when Christopher Columbus, the man who discovered the New World, sailed through these eerie waters and experienced a series of spine-chilling events. The great navigator wrote in his logbook that his compass mysteriously malfunctioned, a massive flame descended from the sky, and the sea surface emitted a strange blue light. Years later, this deadly place revealed its treachery once more. Ships mysteriously disappeared in this region. And sometimes these vessels were found floating on the sea, but the crew had vanished, leaving only empty hulls. More often, not even the wreckage could be found. It wasn't just ships that disappeared here. Planes also went missing, and entire military squadrons could vanish without a trace. Stories and rumors about these baffling phenomena quickly spread across the globe, causing this region of the Atlantic to be dubbed the sinister place. And to this day, it still sends chills down people's spines. You may have already guessed, this place is the Bermuda Triangle. But what exactly are the supernatural forces hidden beneath these waters? What explanations does science offer for this? To uncover the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle, let's revisit some of the famous incidents that made it infamous. On January 31st, 1880, the training ship HMS Atalanta departed from the Royal Navy dockyard in Bermuda, intending to sail to Falmouth, England. However, the ship never reached its destination, disappearing without a trace before even leaving Bermuda. Speculation arose that the ship encountered a violent storm, and the inexperienced crew was unable to handle the situation. The entire world eagerly wanted to know the fate of this ship. The Admiralty received over 150 telegrams and 200 calls from relatives. The missing ship became headline news, and the public demanded an explanation. Although various reasonable assumptions were made, no wreckage, bodies, or survivors were ever found to this day. The disappearance of HMS Atalanta remains an unsolved mystery. On March 4th, 1918, the largest American transport ship, the USS Cyclops, departed from Barbados carrying manganese ore. A few days later, it vanished along with its 309 crew members, marking the largest non-combat loss in U.S. Navy history. Various theories emerged about the ship's disappearance. Some suggested a powerful storm, others speculated it was due to overloading or structural damage, and some even suspected an attack by the German Imperial Navy. However, the final fact left to people is that on March 4th, the USS Cyclops entered the mysterious and terrifying Bermuda Triangle. The last message received on the radio was, "The weather is fine, all is well," and then the ship carrying 309 people disappeared, never to be seen again. The five-masted commercial schooner Carroll A. Deering, built in 1919, also fell victim to the Bermuda Triangle's curse. On January 30, 1921, the ship ran aground on Diamond Shoals near Cape Hatteras. When the Coast Guard arrived, they found the ship completely deserted, with no trace of the crew. Further searches failed to uncover any clues, adding yet another layer of mystery to this enigmatic event. One of the most famous and sensational incidents is the disappearance of Flight 19. On December 5, 1945, at 2:00 p.m., 5 Avenger torpedo bombers were on a routine training mission. According to the plan, they were to fly 220 kilometers east to Fort Lauderdale, then 110 kilometers north, and return to base. However, the planes never returned, and the entire squadron mysteriously disappeared over the Atlantic. The tragedy didn't end there. After receiving the distress call, a Martin Mariner flying boat from the nearby Banana River Naval Base was sent to search for the missing planes, but also mysteriously vanished. This incident resulted in the loss of 6 Navy aircraft and 27 personnel, and despite numerous searches, the remains were never found. Flight 19 was only the beginning. In the years that followed, more planes disappeared in this area. On January 30, 1948, a passenger plane named Star Tiger disappeared en route from the Azores to Bermuda. Nearly a year later, on January 17, 1949, another plane of the same model, the Star Ariel, disappeared while flying from Bermuda to Kingston, Jamaica, as if the Devil's Triangle had a particular affinity for this type of aircraft. More disturbingly, on December 28, 1948, a Douglas passenger plane from San Juan, Puerto Rico, en route to Miami, disappeared, with all 32 people on board perishing. The Civil Aeronautics Board's investigation found insufficient information to determine the cause of the plane's disappearance. On September 26, 1955, a yacht named Connemara 4 was found drifting south of Bermuda in the Atlantic Ocean, completely empty, with the vessel intact and no signs that the crew or passengers faced any threat or were forced to leave. The next incident occurred on August 28, 1963, when two U.S. Air Force KC-135 refueling planes collided and crashed into the Atlantic about 480 kilometers west of Bermuda. Although on the surface, this could be explained as a routine mid-air collision, the fact that it occurred in the Bermuda Triangle raises suspicions that things are far more complicated than they appear. These events may seem to have happened long ago, but in reality, the strange phenomena of the Bermuda Triangle continue to this day. On December 28, 2020, a nearly 9-meter-long yacht carrying 20 passengers disappeared after crossing the Gulf Stream from the Bahamas to Lake Worth. Despite a thorough search that lasted 84 hours and covered an area of 44,000 square kilometers, equivalent to twice the size of Massachusetts, no trace of the vessel or passengers was found. These few examples are just the tip of the iceberg. Dozens of bizarre incidents in the Bermuda Triangle have been documented, leading to various theories, hypotheses, and even bold speculations. This mysterious area has attracted the attention of many explorers and sparked the curiosity of countless scientists. Research isn't limited to the mysteriously missing ships and planes, but also includes studies of the Gulf Stream, weather effects, seabed minerals, and deep-sea crustal structures. Those who believe the Bermuda Triangle is a death trap might not be entirely wrong. This region indeed has immense upwellings, deep-sea trenches, intricate ocean currents, and complex atmospheric circulation. Powerful ocean currents can change direction instantly, creating highly dangerous conditions, and deep-sea trenches, like oceanic black holes, hide countless unknown dangers. The complex atmospheric circulation can suddenly generate deadly storms, leaving ships and planes caught off guard. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing stories and updates.